Welcome back. Today, we're going to dive into the topic that can truly change your life, leveling up your social skills. If you ever felt the struggle of social interaction and you wish that you could effortlessly interact with others without having the need or thought, this video is the right one for you because I know exactly how to do it. And I also know that what it feels like to be stuck in your head, overthinking every word before you say it, and then you hesitate to the point that the conversation just pass away and you miss the opportunity to even say the things you wanted. Do not worry, because today I will show you the no BS guide on how to actually level up your social skills. And you can finally become the social butterfly and achieve the level of social success that you desire. Now let's go. Now if you're watching this, you're probably an introvert, right? Like if you're not, why are you watching? We all know somebody who can open the conversation in an instant without any thought put into it. Their composure is relaxed and they do it as like a piece of cake. But to us, as introverts, this felt mind-boggling. Such monumental task to us felt like a child's play to them. Because as an introvert, you're always afraid of making mistakes, afraid of people judging you for saying the wrong things, and overthinking until your brain explodes. And then you decide not to initiate the conversation. While it is true, some are born with this skill and they had it easier than others. Let's just say it's their genetics. However, luckily for us, this skill is not fixed and can be improved through practice and learning. Because I went from the kid who cannot even ask for my own food. Oh my god, this is. I cringe so hard thinking back about this, but I cannot even communicate like a normal human being. Like the most fundamental task, communication. And I cannot even do it because I was so insecure about myself. But now, I've improved my social skills to the point that I can talk to people in the elevator, the people who I assume that I'm going to meet once regularly. Now, before we actually get into the practice of leveling up your social skills, you need to understand that your perception as a person has to change. This is the core of your self-worth. Imagine this, right? You cannot talk to somebody comfortably if your self-worth is so damn low. Like if you think you're a piece of shit, then you'll think that nobody wanted to talk to you. Now this is the hardest part of my journey because I have to overcome my mental barrier in order to become that guy. But if you can master this and overcome this, the rest becomes easy. Even though there's still challenges, it's child's play compared to this because your mental barrier is the number one thing that's holding you back from achieving the level of social success that you want. If you just sit around with your life doing absolutely nothing, achieving nothing, and contributing jackass into your social circle, then of course you're going to feel like shit. And you keep bad habits like playing video games, watching porn, eating shit food, surrounding yourself with losers who are on the same level as you, or even worse, lower than you, that are dragging you down. And if you try to even make a change, they get jealous, hold you down, and get you to the level that they are. Then I have absolutely no empathy for you whatsoever. You deserve it completely, utterly. That is the truth. And the truth is hard to swallow. But you, as a person, need to take absolute accountability of this matter because you chose to become that person that you are today. And do not blame this on anyone or anything. Now, well, even though I was doing all the good habits, right, going to the gym, eating better, trying to improve my appearance and overall, something was still missing. It is the obsession. For the first 2 years of my high school, I was always the nerdy, shy kid who barely socialized. And if you're somebody from a different class who asks about me, they wouldn't even know a damn who I am. That's just me. But it was in the summer of 11th grade that I decided that I was going to be that guy from the beginning of the video that we discussed. And I know that the only way that I can prove this as fast as possible is by obsessing over it over and over and over, to the point that every second of my life I was thinking about how should I improve my skill and using any opportunity as a way to level up. But this obsession comes with a trap. This trap is so deadly that tons and tons of people are stuck in it because they think that they're doing something, but in reality, they're doing jackass. Now, if you truly think that just by improving your appearance, like implementing all the good habits, people just wanted to talk to you. Now, this may be true if you're a girl and like you had a glow up, sure, but if you're a dude, then it's going to make minor change, like so little that it's not going to even make a difference. You need to take action. You could do all the studying in the world, reading all the books, watching all the tips and tricks and videos on it, but if you do not take action, you will still remain in the same place. The reason why so many people fall into this trap, they're creating a false sense of reality that they're actually making progress. There are some people who just read tons and tons of books and watching a shit ton of video, and then they think that, oh, I've become that guy. No, no, that's not how it works. If you're not taking action, if you're not going out there, doing the things that you're supposed to do, interacting with other people, then you can add on the tips and tricks and YouTube shorts or whatever. Do not, I repeat, do not overwhelm yourself with the amount of information out there. Use only a few information that acts as a frame for you to social interact, and then you need to develop your own style, your own unique way, and not mimicking a fraction of others. Sure, you can take a good part of this guy. You know, we're all a reflection of everything we surround ourselves with. But do not take one example as the prime or as your whole personality. Like, I've met so many people that use one person as a guideline, but it's not authentic. Authenticity is the core of it. If you're not authentic with yourself, then you're going to resent it. Now we've come to the action. Do keep this in mind. Some of your first social interaction is going to be awkward, like hell awkward. I'm talking, you're going to cringe so hard when you think back to this, but it's going to be worth it. So trust the process, because at first I always hesitate to strike up conversation, but then I remember that the longer I wait, the less likely I'm going to actually do it. Now, if you're standing there and there's a girl that you really wanted to talk to, just go. Like, go. It's like a wait, you know? 1 second pass by, should I do this? I don't know. 2 seconds pass by, damn, I'm really reconsidering about this. 3rd second, no, I'm not gonna do it. Took me too long. So, just go. And what's the worst that's going to happen, right? Like, of all the universe, of all things of the cosmic galaxy, do you really think that a rejection or a bad interaction from a human being is going to actually matter that much on the grand scheme of things? No. No, absolutely, right? And speaking from experience, like out of 100 people that I talk to, like, are positive in terms of reaction. I mean, it varies. I mean, some are more energetic, some are more, like, overall, they're not going to scream at you. So don't worry. And people can sense it, especially the ones that have gone through this process. They know that you're trying to be more socialized, and they will. I know that because I've experienced. They will appreciate the fact that you're trying to improve yourself. So you have nothing to. You're either going to do it or don't do it, and you're going to regret it both. And usually the latter is more infuriating, and especially if you're a guy. The feeling of cowardice is the worst feeling of all. Genuine. So, life is like a video game. And let's just say, for the sake of this example, that you're born with Level 0, social interaction, right? So this is you. Level 0. And as Carl Jung said, where your fear is, there is your attack. You start here. So the only way that you can improve this bad boy is by doing the actual work. Let's take an example, right? How are you going to level up your character if you read the description of all the monsters? You kill monsters, right? Exactly. This is the same shit. At first, it could be intimidating, but you could start with your friends and family. This is the easiest, but they earn the least amount of experience. So let's just say your first time, right? Talk with your mother. Start complimenting in something. Plus 5 XP. You start small. You need a little win. And over time, as you do it longer enough and intense enough, you will eventually fill out this level. So more XP. And as you reach this, you'll reach a higher level. That's basically anything in life. Volume plus intensities equals progression, right? Now, if you're watching this at this very moment, go compliment your friends or something, or your mom. Do it now. Don't be a pussy. I know you're watching this thinking, well, I could just deal with it later, you know? I mean, I can do this after. No. Do it now. Make a vow to yourself that you're going to take this very seriously, and if you don't do it now, failure is the only option. And as you get more comfortable with talking to your friends and families, you can move it up one bit. This is around level 4, where you talk to people that you regularly meet, but not in like a close setting, you know? So, people at the gym. Gym people. Workplace. Such as schools or such. The easiest ones are, hey, I see you've been working out here for quite a while now. How long have you been working out for? And the conversation just flows. And this is around level 4 on our scale of social interaction scale. And as you get more and more advanced, as you get more comfortable with this, and you level up to 5 and 6, you reach level 7. And at this point, we're going to talk to people that we know for sure that we're going to meet once. Like people on the street or absolute strangers that you've never met. This is around level 7 or advanced. Such as people in the elevator or people at the park. Once you're truly comfortable or at the level of what I call Crusade, the art of effortlessness when it comes to social interaction. Once you're here, you should not think about how you approach yourself. It just comes out of your mind, you know. And this, once you reach this level, it is super helpful when it comes to cold approach girls and improving your dating life. Like this, compared to anything else, is night and day. Like once you're here, talking to girls, even though there are different fears and such, is much easier. And then there's further level, which is 7 to 10. 10 is the max, where you can talk in front of a crowd. I'm not here, so I can't really tell or share any of my experience. I've only covered up around this range from level 0 to level 7. I'm working on this bad boy. We'll see. One day maybe I'll remake this video. Now the core thing that you need to remember about this is repetition. Repetition is the mother of all learning. You can't really just go around and went through the whole interaction without putting much thought into it. Use your brain to the full potential of how you can make it better. Now I have a challenge for you. For the next 30 days, I need you to interact with 200 people. It's not going to be anything complicated like fucking rocket science. Oh, excuse me, what is the direction of this road? Simple things. And if you reach the number of 200 people, then shit's gonna become easy. Dead ass. 200 people, 30 days. There's no point of lying, correct? The only way that you can reach the level of social success that you absolutely desire is to be absolutely and utterly honest with yourself and do the actual work. This is the end of the video. If you enjoyed this type of information, please leave a like and subscribe. And if you're interested in booking a call with me, the link will be in the description, and I will go through your problems and we can make a plan on how we can improve your life and take yourself to the next level. Thank you for watching. Peace.